Good morning. Thought it'd be a good time to show off my morning skincare routine. I generally don't really change products too often. I use essentially the same brand almost regularly. So this skincare routine actually contains some of my holy grails as well as some new products I'm just trying out. I feel like it's always good to try something new so your skin doesn't get super used to whatever you're using. Plus, you never know what brands are left to be discovered. First off is my Innisfree cleanser. This is a holy grail product of mine. I've been using it forever. I just like that it kind of foams up a lot and it's pretty easy to wash away. This Drunk Elephant Vitamin C serum is something, again, I've used for the longest time ever. I would definitely say it's a holy grail. I have tried other vitamin C serums, and there's maybe one other brand that I like, but for some reason, I just always go back to this. I just use one pump, essentially, to ensure that I have a lot of the product and I'm maximizing my usage. Sometimes I'll put an extra pump on if I feel like my skin is not being great or it needs a little extra boost. Not that I find that it makes too much of a difference, but overall if I have like a little pimple or something, like right now I have a little blemish on my nose, then at least it does start to like feel pretty tingly when you do put this vitamin C serum on. Nothing that you can't handle though. I think my skin is pretty combination, a little bit more on the drier side. I would say like my T-zone can get a little oily, but then my cheeks don't really get that oily. They're actually on the drier side, as well as like my forehead even sometimes is on the drier side. It's really weird. Like I wouldn't even say that I'm a full combination skin, but maybe more on the drier side with a hint of combination. Next up is this Innisfree Youth Enhancing Serum, and it has a little bit of black tea in it. I'll just do one whole serum tube and put it all over my face. I do now try to get a little bit under my neck just because I was having a little bit of breakouts there. You really have to make sure you rub it in pretty well. Next up, got my Innisfree Green Tea Lotion. This is pretty much more on the liquid side, so I feel like it's like a light lotion. You can kind of see it pretty water-based, I guess. With this product, a little bit goes a long way. My skin already feels so hydrated right now. It feels really good. I could probably stop, but why would I? I want to ensure that this moisture kind of lasts throughout the entire day. And because we're going into spring, heading out of winter, allergies are a little bit more in tune with my body. Thought that a little bit of moisture could actually go a long way. This is an eye cream from Korea. It's actually a newer product that I'm trying. Eye creams are actually one of the products that I'm happy to try brand new ones. I haven't really found anything that works crazy good for me. I will say that even though if it doesn't really seem like an eye product, an under eye product isn't working that well, it likely is giving you some kind of like preventative benefits. So I feel like even if you don't see it, it's happening. I just do a pea size on each side and then pat it in very nicely. And also I do dab the upper part of my eyes just because I want them to get the full benefits of the eye cream. You'll see that sometimes I'll pat the upper part of my eye just a little bit because I essentially want my entire eyelid to get the benefits from the eye cream. Almost done. So this is the last kind of cream that I put on. It's like totally clear. This moisturizer is something new that I'm trying, part of the Cherry Blossom Innisfree collection. I would say moisturizers are another thing that I am happy to try brand new products and see if they work. I think again it stems from me not really knowing what kind of skin I have. It's like a little dry, a little combination. So I'm always happy to try brand new moisturizers. If you ever wonder why I pat my skin, it's because it's supposed to stimulate the blood flow in your face and ultimately help it kind of like soak in more into your face. Essentially, by slapping your face, you're giving it the best benefits with your skincare. My mom also says that patting your face reduces wrinkles. In theory, it makes sense because like rubbing is supposed to give you more wrinkles, but patting should not. Extra Goody Lash Serum is something that I'm now addicted to. I previously used Grande Lash from Sephora and loved it, but also thought that maybe it was my body was getting used to that product, so wanted to try something new. I think I've mentioned this in other videos, but Extra Goody found it because A to the Bed is a woman's sneakerhead I follow, and she is apparently part of this founding company. What really stood out about this brand is that it's woman-owned and it contains essentially like all natural ingredients. It's cruelty-free. Essentially, it checks the box off a lot of things that you should really be caring about your skincare products. I just do one line above and below on my eyelids, and I've really seen such a big improvement in my eyelashes. Eyelashes are something that I've always struggled with, essentially because I'm Asian. Asian girls don't really have a lot of lashes. This product is amazing. I feel like my lashes are a lot thicker. They also grew a lot. I can really see the difference when I put my mascara on now as before whenever I'm like not using any kind of eyelash enhancing serum. Okay, this is actually the final product. It's a little sunscreen. So sunscreen, very important for your face, especially because the skin on your face is a lot thinner than anywhere else on your body. Actually, in general, during the winter, I don't use a lot of the sunscreen. I feel like I like to really give my face the time to breathe from using the product. Sometimes I feel like sunscreen just kind of like clogs me up a lot, and ultimately thought that maybe during the winter time when there's not that much sun and I'm not out in the sun so much, that it makes sense to go through the motions of not using sunscreen. It's just something that I do. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone else. I think it matters what your skin is like and how sensitive it is. I think now that I'm 30 though, this is something that is more preventative and is something that honestly I should have started maybe in my mid-20s, late 20s, but hey, never say never. Actually, this is the final product. So even though I'm actually done my skincare, I do this one last step, and again, this is much more preventative. It's actually neck cream. I use neck cream from Innisfree. I don't really see any benefits, but I do feel like this is very preventative, especially as you age and get older, your skin all starts to droop. So I feel like it's important to keep your neck moisturized. Now that I've said it, maybe you'll see that some people are really, really wrinkly on their necks, and ultimately neck cream will stop that from happening. Voila. And now we're ready for makeup and to start our day with a beautiful, clean face. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, and hope you enjoyed this skincare video. Drop a comment below and share whatever holy grail products you're using, and if you actually use anything that I already use. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.